gamers, Loose Gaming here with a brand new video. Today's video will be my first ever walkthrough gameplay of Assassin's Creed 3. So without further ado, let's get in with it.
Talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Okay then. I'm sure that was the summon key off Black Ops 3 Zombies. I was expecting the Shadow Man to pop out. It's the first time I've played this game, so it's all new to me. So.
We're here.
Let's see how we do.
Let's go.
Graphics looks pretty decent though. No screen tearing, so that's a positive. Because some games, backwards compatibility, you do get a bit of screen tearing from time to time. But this one looks smooth so far. Oh, summoning key. Yep, Shadow Man. Okay then.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Let me guess, they're gonna just stay there. Oh no, they're coming with me. Oh, I can run now. Right. Quick look round. Okay.
I think we're here.
Oh, they're staying up there. Ah, typical. Oh, get up. Oh, I do want.
Key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Okay, I told you it was summoning key, didn't I?
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
No, go away.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key.
Summoning key, I'm
No
telling
idea
you.
where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
she?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Oh, some drugs this, isn't it? Proper druggy. Whoa. Wait. Come on, get on.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Come on, man. Ugh. Let's have a look at this. Come on, get up. Where do we go from here? That's it. Oh. Proper drugs this, isn't it? Whoa! Oh, I can't get up there for some reason. Proper. Like I said, I haven't played this game before, so I don't have a foggiest what I'm meant to be doing it. Alright, yeah. And it's up here, I'm guessing. Yeah. Go on, get up.
Free run your way through this little obstacle.
Alright. Come on, get up. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, we're on fire now, look at this. On fire. Yeah, Matt, if you're watching, you can actually download it and play.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Wait! Oh shit. Oh, I took him out.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
I hope it gets better than this.
Synchronization.
Oh,
is good
unlocked an
enough.
achievement.
You should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Look, see what we do.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
We'll skip that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Always it is like this. The poor people are the ones hurt, not the
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Such salting actually kept it in edible.
My apologies.
Well, I will have to try your audacious tactic.
We're not going to kill Abraham Lincoln, are we?
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And a statesman because he's so great. His trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment. So
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the
Oh, we've got his first assassination then. Let's see if I can do it flawlessly.
Very active and industrious. You may
1,000 pardons. So sorry.
Tom Gay, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture a multiplication, or I can get more by her staying in England.
Bet you brought more goods into our locked here than any time of the game. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer.
Right, we've got to be careful here because there's people here, isn't there? Doing well.
Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We in the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall that sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon. And tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught, now we live on. A very light.
Finally. I think I'll edit that.
But make haste to music, boy. And let your friends know where I intend. I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, he break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to things in
A
affliction.
little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
High time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I hate a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. Flying in. 1, 2, 3,
Well, look.
4, 5 gold watches. And 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow.
Jeremy's really
16
burning
snuff
up the vault
boxes,
tonight.
5 of them true gold. 6 dozen of handkerchiefs. 4 silver elfin swords. Half a dozen of shirts. 3 tie periwigs. And a piece of broadcloth. Considering these are only the fruits of his leisure hours.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Seize him! In the upper balcony.
Oh my!
I don't know.
I beg your pardon. No pushing, please. Patience, please. Let us through.
A man was killed up there. Peace, friends. There is no danger.
Try to remember. As you say, generous. At an opera? He can.
I can't get out.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing? We must have order. Peace, friends. There is no danger. Move! Imbecile.
Where are you going?
I need to get out.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Must say I'm not keen on the lock picking.
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Alright, we're getting properly into it now.
Fresh air might do me good.
Go to the upper deck. Right we go. That is the upper deck. I guess it's not open. You scary dogs. Clean the decks. Always wanted to be a pirate, as you could guess.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest is
Skip a few bits. Oh, right, okay.
Give him a douse on the chops! Anoint him with the oil of gladness already! I want my money!
Come on, brother, dodge! Dodge! Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
That's how we finish that.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Look at how he bumbles about.
German suplex. Done him.
Never!
Oh, that was clever. Oh, bloody
These
hell.
odds.
Come on. Come on. Oh, figured it out. I was trying to kill him for some reason.
Captain! Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, and
We'll skip that.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Well, that were exciting. I think we'll just go to cabin to end the day. Is that thrilling? Let's go this way. Interact.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxury.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it needs to be done, but...
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
We're gonna have a mutiny. Downstairs next.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his...
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken him?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Nathan Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Back and forth.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in...
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
I must say it's really exciting at the minute.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. Because it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. But it's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. It doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Oh, here we go, some action. About time.
Told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness!
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Tighten the bindings!
Batten down the hatches!
Hell.
Heave on those aft lines! Heave! Get up the rigging! Secure that tackle! We need more speed! Loose the sails! Haytham, you take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you! Get up the rigging! Secure that tackle!
Batten down the hatches!
Whoa! That hurt. Let's have a look. Come on.
Heave on those aft lines! Heave!
Batten down the hatches!
Get down at all. No, get down. Get down. What's it doing?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Wrong side. One.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Is this a good time to say that I'm scared of heights? So all that were just the opening sequence. How long is the game?
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Hello, kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Oh, I'll stop him.
Boston's quite a lively city.
Oh, actually, no, I won't.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might miss.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Find the general store. Okay, so what we'll do.
Strange happenings. Three-legged cat.
I never sell a fish that ain't fresh. Haddock, fresh from the Knight's Hall.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever read. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Ratonhnhaké Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
So I'm guessing that's a side mission.
The Boston Country Journal for all your country matters.
What do you need, my friend?
Yeah, I'll have to buy that sword.
Word arrives from France that the Baron de Montesquieu has died. His work is well regarded by all Englishmen. For the best rates in transatlantic shipping, contact Wells Brokers. Let us worry about the details.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
The guard have no patience for bad weapons.
Right, I think I'm going to end this part 1 here. It seems like a good point. If you want to see more of me playing Assassin's Creed 3, then like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment.